Hello, hello, Chalkin History friends. It's Shelly, and it's Sunday. Hello, hello, say hi. Hop on as you, or say hello as you hop on. If you're watching live, you'll see a red live box at the top left corner of your screen. Otherwise, you're catching the replay. Thanks for hopping on. Say hello. First, we're going to take a look at the Debbie release. So if you haven't had a chance to look at that yet, there was a new release. Actually, there's going to be another. Tiffany is coming out with her holiday release on the 16th. So I think that's a Thursday. So be on the lookout for that. I'll try to share things Wednesday night. I should be able to have some images for you then. But exciting stuff coming up. So let's take a peek at Debbie, and then we'll have some fun creating with acorns. All right. Also, I got the JOLENE ink is in. How pretty is that? She is only going to be around till October, I want to say 15th, Wednesday. So if you haven't placed your order yet, you need to have 75 in your order subtotal. And then you can add up to 3 jars of our inks or our paste, the color of the month. So this is our color of the month. It's an ink this time, and it's JOLENE. We did have JOLENE the paste, and now we have JOLENE the ink. So make sure you are grabbing it. It's a great, I would say a great cranberry metallic. It'll be great for the holidays. Awesome for inking t-shirts or tea towels or what have you. All right, so make sure you get that. Then we also, the classic Peanuts font came into stock, so I made sure I grabbed that. So that's in stock. This guy was our freebie if you placed an order of $60 or more. I think this guy is gone now, but so we run promos, and when it's like free, if you do something, you know, a certain amount, you gotta get it while you can get it because they go fast. But it's so cute. Snowballs for sale. This one is Santa's Little Helper. This would be so cute on little baby onesies. Maybe they're burp cloths. Perhaps your dog's bandana. That would be adorable. And then this says, "Oh, Holy Night." This is our new G size. So this one's called Christmas Tree Pattern. So it's just a bunch of little Christmas trees. How cute. This is a 6x18. And then another 6x18. This one is called North Star Pattern. I like this one because it has the North Star and then just a sky full of stars. I could see it like on the, if you had a 12x18 board, put it on the top half, then put some kind of a nativity scene on the bottom. Hi, Kathy. How are you today? All right, let's put that to the side. We have some F's. This one is called Holiday Dove. Holiday Dove, peace on earth. Thanks for sprinkling and sharing. I appreciate you. And then this one's called Farmhouse Snowflake. I think this one would also be fun on our, I think it's like a 9-inch, our bamboo round board. I think that would be fun to put in there. Maybe put a layer of resin on top. Make it a cute little serving tray for the holidays. Into winter even. You're fine. Oh, good. I am too. I'm doing well. Although it is still raining. Still raining. Hopefully, I'm thinking they're saying by Tuesday we should have better weather. So we'll see. This one's called Holiday House Rules. These are our B-size transfers. I like this one because there's you can use all kinds of different pieces, parts out of this one. If you wanted just the Christmas tree with the presents, that would be cute. This one I love. This is called the Painterly Reverence. I love the church, but I really love the Holy Family. I have cutouts already planned, except I did not get a chance to cut them before I left. So I'm hoping to find a laser machine down here. But so far, no luck. This one's called Holiday Postcard. I love that old-fashioned sled. These are B-size. And then lastly, we had a C-size. It's called Winter Welcome. I love this. Again, I have plans. I have plans, you guys. I'm trying to get it in my screen. Sorry about the setup. Again, I have a new holder coming. But this cute little bow, you could do this on your front door. I would test, an inconspicuous spot first, just to make sure. How fun would that be to, do your windows or your door? How fun. Fun. A doormat, you can ink a doormat. So, but I have an idea to do, like for the bow, just to do the bow alone. So cute. Okay, let's get on to today's project. I have these couple of blocks left. These were from my block set. It also came with the 5x12 piece this came from that 5-piece block set I think we had, where we had all kinds of different sizes. So I brought these with me. And then I have these 3x5 wood blocks. So I thought, I'll paint one white, and I'll finish the sides, of course. And we're just gonna make some little stand-up chubby acorns today. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna use our, this is by Tiffany. This is called Falling for You, but I am falling for acorns. I love my acorns, you guys. Love my acorns. Let's get this out. And first things first, we are going to wax our wood blocks. Just makes things, in my opinion, so much easier. Okay, so I just get a paper towel. I do have little applicators, but I've got those at home as well. You can only fit so much in a car, right? All right, so we're gonna find a good side. Let's do this side. Just gonna kind of apply it and rub it in. Okay, get some more. Okay, we're gonna do it here. And then lastly, we're going to do some on this one. Again, this one I painted with just white paint. I think it matches pretty well. So, and I'll paint the sides and finish it up afterward. All right, now I'm going to try to buff it a little bit. Get nice and worked in that wood. You don't want it to feel rubbery or waxy. You really want to work that in until it feels slippery and slick and soft. It'll be really soft. So much better. Okay, there's that one. And then last but not least, you can also tell, and I'm not sure I'll be able to do it. You see how the wood kind of shines a little bit right there. When you get that, you waxed it well and buffed it. All right, let's close that up. Let's bring our transfer over. And I have this cute little acorn that I have in a basket. So I thought I'm going to try to mimic this cute little acorn. So I see like the little lines going down. That creamy color I'm going to use camel with, and I'm going to use bark. I think in my cart link I might have put espresso, so I'm gonna fix that for you guys, or you can find it on the website and throw it in your cart. But I think I'm gonna do bark and camel to try to mimic that. All right, so let's just take this off. Actually, let's try to do it on here. Put these on the side for a moment. I'm gonna give myself some space here. Okay. I have a trusty handy dandy plastic fork to hopefully help us do those the lines in our acorn. All right, so let's get this. Try to center it. Try to make sure it's upright. The block needs to go over to the left just a little bit. It's kind of slipping around here, so let's. Now it's too much. Sometimes, you know, I really don't normally like to do usually like to take the transfer totally off the backer sheet. I think this will be okay. Side by side, it looks pretty good. All right. Got our little minis, squeegees here. All right, so we're gonna start with bark up top, I think. Did I not keep my scissors over here? All right, my scissors again. Gosh darn it. Where's the scissors? Okay, I'm back. Got to get my scissors. All right. If you ever use the paste singles, you want to knead it like it's a ice packet. Okay, you want to make sure it's nice and soft in there. And then kind of shake it down. So I'm going to just snip a teeny little corner off the bottom part, so I still know that it's bark, okay? Make sure it's nice and flat. And we're just gonna do the acorn top. So I'm gonna put that on there, and then we'll squeegee it. Can you guys see okay? Okay. Just gonna spread that bark. Sure we get the very edge of that. Okay. I have some trays here. Do that. Now we're going to do camel. So let me go ahead and knead that again. Now if you have some that are feeling kind of like hard-ish, you can put it on a tray, one of your color trays, and add a little water and try to bring it back to life that way. Otherwise, just use it as a watercolor. All right, let's put this color on. I love this pattern too. You know why? Because it's repeatable. Oops. So you can make this bigger than it is, okay? Which is kind of nice. All right, we're gonna leave that there. Now, I'm gonna take my fork and kind of get these tongs, put it in the bark. Remember, this is the acorn that we're kind of mimicking, and it's got those lines on it. So we're gonna kind of try to do that. We'll see. We'll see if we can make that happen. I think we might be able to. I'm gonna put a little bit on here. There we go. Okay, again, we're gonna kind of just spread it around. And kind of go with the shape of the acorn. Oh my gosh. I think we did it, you guys. We mimicked exactly how that looks. Okay, now we're going to take that squeegee. Let me take that off, the excess off, and I'm just going to kind of squeegee that. Oh no, it took it off. Darn it. I left a little bit. I really thought that would sit more on top. All right, and then we're going to kind of wipe this off because we don't want to use that combined. All right, so maybe I thought it would work a little darker. Let's see what it looks like. Let's peel it up. Not bad. You can see a little bit of it. I kind of like that. Fun, 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 fun. All right, let's get this start to dry here. All right, so that's block number one. Put that over there. Let's grab this block. I think I'm going to do this guy. That's what I thought I was going to do. So let's make sure we get that all centered. More. I think he's crooked. He's a little crooked. Thanks, Kathy. Either I'm crooked or the acorn is purposely crooked. I gotta stand up. I gotta look at it. I think I need to move my block. Yeah, I think the acorn is crooked on the pattern. Okay, Same thing, bark up here, which we probably can grab from here. Okay, do the top. Okay, then I'm wondering if maybe we do the stripes first. Maybe we do the stripes first. So let's try that. And we'll do the camel on top. Let's try that. Let's see if that works now. Okay, now we're going to add a little bit of camel on the top here. And squeegee that down. Because I still have some on my squeegee, so I can pull that down. So I'm going to start at the top and pull down. See what that looks like. All right, now I'll take off excess. Okay, now because we have some of that brown in there, that bark, we're gonna have to take that off our squeegee. And let's lift and see how that one turned out. That one turned out good too. So cute. All right, let's start to dry that guy. So I'm not sure which way I like it better, you guys. Do you like it beforehand or afterward? I think I like it afterward, honestly. I like them both ways. But I think I like it after. I think I like it after. So here's before and after. This is or before the camel. That's after the camel. All right, let's do one more. One more. Which is this guy. Or no, this guy, I figured. This block doesn't quite do it unless we tilt it. Well, let's see. You're kind of out of screen. I get that. I get that. Hold on. Okay, why is this not working? Sorry, in the background, you can't see what I'm doing here. Okay. All right, this block, up and down, this acorn does not fit, but maybe if we tilt him, we could get him on. I do like the size of him. It's kind of cute. I do like this one too because he's a bit of a different shape. Let's see, does this block fit? No. Now I'm torn. I was originally going to do this guy, but I do like that guy too. Let's see. cute too. What do you think? I think we should tilt it just to have something different. Just to have something different. So I'm going to put that there. Okay, so watch, there are elements from other pieces of the pattern, so we want to make sure we don't chalk that. Okay, so bark goes here. Just put a little bit up here, because we really don't need a lot. And then we're going to squeegee it. I do need a teeny weeny bit more. Can't see, I know. I'm trying here. I'm working on this guy right up here. Oh, hang on. There you go. I'm sorry. I thought I did that. I purposely moved my face and then I didn't get it in the camera view. Sorry, Kathy. Okay, let's get this squeegeed off here. Can't wait to get my different camera set up here. A couple more days, guys. I think. I don't even know if it's shipped yet. All right. Take that excess off. Let's get some camel. I think I'm going to do it like I did the first time. So we'll do the camel first. And then we'll do the lines on top. I like that it was a little more faint. Okay. Get all that excess off here. All right, now we're going to put that bark on our fork tongs here. Follow the shape of the acorn. I'm really pressing too, so I'm not applying too lightly. A little more over here, and then I think I'll be done. Okay, then we get the squeegee, and then we squeegee that down. I like blending it in. I'll wipe that off. Trying to follow the shape of the acorn. Okay, let's take that out. I like that. I'm trying to find a good spot, guys. Sorry. I love it. I love it. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I forgot. I flipped my face and then forgot to move it to the screen. All right. Get that out of the way. You like this one the best. Got that one. And that one. Can you see that one? How cute. Oh, see, my face is in the way again. Let me adjust. There we go. There we go. It's so hard to figure this out. There we go. There's that one. And then this guy. All right, there you go. I kind of do too. I like these two, I think, better. These better than this one. And I could always go over this again with probably the camel, and that would make it more faint. Just so they all look the same. But I love it. Here's our little, that was our little inspiration there. All right, guys, I hope you fall for acorns as well.